Yeah, man. Oh crap, they got Marshawn Lattimore. Huh?
First play.
Jeez. What the heck? They got Elijah Mitchell still? Huh. Oh, great. And they got Michael Pittman.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it to 26. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their mobile quarterback, standing 6'4", it's Colin Kaepernick.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because, to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They're led by the NFL's MVP in 2018 and also MVP of Super Bowl 54 in his 5th season. It's Patrick Mahomes.
and coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Wait, what? That's not right. That's weird.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13.
I'll just say I'm streaming Madden 16.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That sucks.
All the way down to the 35.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Hi.
Play there for
Oh,
the
hi.
Niners.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I will say, YouTube streaming is a lot clearer than Twitch.
Here's a
Is
1st
it?
and 10 all the way
Yep.
down at the 35.
Flat.
Quality of it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
I might have to look at that.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. Patrick Mahomes,
I have it at different pixels, so that might be why. I'm glad you said that.
What worries you the most?
I think you're exactly right about that. The list is extensive about what worries you. The way he can move,
Jeez,
make
what a
completions
hit.
on the run. The way he can throw against his body. Heck, make left-handed
I think this
throws,
one's
you
at
name it, he
720.
gets it done. The biggest thing, though, is once he gets into rhythm, trying to get his timing chipped away, trying to stop
I'll
that.
just switch
that
my
is
Twitch
really
one to
difficult do.
720. I think my Twitch is
Play action. Now
at
it's Mahomes.
what?
In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
How did that slip through my hands?
Rashad Bateman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Now the Niners have
Huh?
taken the early lead. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago.
What?
Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week,
Oh my
everyone's
gosh.
cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one.
Oh my
Now they're
gosh.
ready
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way
Fine,
this
I'll
game
run
is
the freaking
advanced,
ball then.
you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I have to do
He'll
something
lose
about
a
him.
yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action. Now Kaepernick.
Oh my gosh.
Coming and he's taken down.
They keep blitzing me.
Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Back to throw here. And pressure coming, and they get it again. Jordan Brooks providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. Now that'll be tipped.
Yeah, that was
intercepted.
my own fault.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll run on 1st down. Mitchell. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it's 3rd and short. Mahomes now to throw. And this is
I'm surprised that wasn't roughing the passer.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. The interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Andy, you awake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back out there. And he's sure looking like
I was watching something. That's what I'm...
Probably like to, just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more.
That's when Buffalo and the Colts played, and they had like that 8 inches of snow playing football. That's what I was watching.
Oh, yeah.
That is, anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
D.D. Westbrook.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
After tucking it and running,
You're not going to let me pass the ball. But
now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Here's a diving catch right side. 3 yards to gain there. 2nd down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though.
Ooh, cover 2. I'm out.
On second down, it's Gordon, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to
try to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not...
Should I get Danny Amendola or a cornerback?
That's a good question. Do you have any good receivers?
No, I got Calvin Johnson, Stephon Diggs. I got plenty of receivers.
Yeah.
I'll take Marco Wilson. A cornerback.
You know what? Maybe I wasn't ready to play this as I thought I was.
Just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers.
If I make another bad mistake, I'll probably quit. Thank you.
Football, it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back in the extra point attempt. Unsuccessful. Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing.
Too bad it was only one.
We had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. And a week ago, as you get a look at the numbers, well over 100 yards, he was on fire.
He was on fire. Obviously, the offensive line
Fantasy
was on
pack.
fire.
Who should I get?
Trying to assist him, but you know who else was?
Who you got?
The play caller.
All right, let me pick a team.
Oh.
And he kept calling the plays.
Oh, let's go with my team. Shoot.
And they really didn't
Screw it.
stop him.
Now the challenge, can they duplicate it? They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second.
Tripped over Villanueva's foot.
Happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside
looks like
the
I want to play out of the pocket this game.
Well, these guys have definitely been out in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panic.
10,000 coins.
Carrying themselves.
Ooh, how'd you get that?
Move the ball,
completing all those.
Maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
I've got 32,000 now.
Heck yeah.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now it's 3rd down. Over the middle to Beckham. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Gordon. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Wait, where's the special teams?
12 more thousand.
Ah, crap. I'm gonna run out of time. Late formation. Ah, dang it.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Where is? Thank you. I
Another
found
shot from
it.
the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he takes it in for a Colts score. C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that trims the lead down to 9. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it'll come out to the 25 as he
I don't know. I know what
attempt
he's
to
man.
return.
I just got a 90 Randy Moss.
Gets set to go
Jeez.
here.
Go ahead.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need. After
Let's
you
go,
get
bro.
over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
30 challenges.
Just inside the 30.
Got to be kidding me.
Dang.
Now a give, right side. It's Mitchell. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll work
45,000 coins.
About 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there.
Let's go, bro.
Who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play? It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Oh, you turd.
On second
Nothing.
down now. It's Mitchell. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Do have Peyton Manning now.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run.
3rd and long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him. And somehow he turned a short pass into a 1st down.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On 2nd down, it's Mitchell. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd.
We're rolling from 78 to 81 now.
Run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
They'll try and run for
Why'd you kick me?
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Let's see now what Colin Kaepernick has been up to so far in this game. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease?
Well,
the Colts come to the line ready to start.
I can try to get Charles Woodson.
After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Yeah, that's fine.
And now this one may draw a penalty.
Or do that and get sacked.
Threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Or no, is it?
Pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes
No,
down.
that's
So
right.
you gotta
Same
move a
as
little
gets
bit, right? Know where you are on
sacked.
the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You gotta get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Here's Kaepernick. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And, boy, this is going to be close.
He got that.
That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
No,
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And I can't jump.
Take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
This is what I got to do to get Cam Newton. Ooh.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's
I'm
a
getting
disappointing
sleepy.
end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Here's Smith to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Melvin Gordon now, he and the offense, they trot back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here?
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
What the heck?
And
What?
they're going to go for this.
That's weird.
Just
What?
1 for 3 so far.
Peyton Manning in a Cowboys uniform.
They're trying again. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And for the 3rd time here in this
Okay,
game.
I'm done. I can't get that going.
Woo, that is not good.
What?
I tried to run with Peyton Manning. That didn't work out.
Okay, I'm in this E.